Good afternoon. This is Akashvani and I am Valsa Williams with the Midday News. The headlines: India aims to become the food basket of the world, says Union Agriculture Minister Shivraj Singh Chouhan. External Affairs Minister Dr S Jaishankar to embark on a 6-day visit to the Netherlands, Denmark and Germany from today. In Romania, centrist Nicușor Dan wins presidential election over hard right rival George Simion. IMD forecasts heavy to very heavy rainfall in Kerala, Karnataka, Goa and Maharashtra during next 5 days. BCCI decides to withdraw from 2 major Asian Cricket Council tournaments amid India-Pakistan tensions. And in IPL Cricket, Lucknow Super Giants to face Sunrisers Hyderabad in a must-win game at Lucknow this evening. Union Agriculture Minister Shivraj Singh Chouhan has said that a nationwide campaign, Viksit Krishi Sankalp Abhiyan, will be launched from the 29th of this month and will continue until the 12th of June. The campaign aims to create awareness among farmers about modern technology and new seed varieties. Addressing a press conference in New Delhi today, Mr. Chouhan said the campaign will run in 723 districts across the country and reach nearly 1.5 crore farmers. He said a team of scientists will visit nearly 65,000 villages to train farmers in practical and scientific farming techniques.
इस अभियान में हम 2170 टीमें बना रहे हैं वैज्ञानिकों की। इसमें कम से कम 4 साइंटिस्ट एक टीम में होंगे। इन वैज्ञानिकों के साथ जोड़ेंगे हम यूनिवर्सिटीज को, कॉलेजेस को, राज्य सरकार के अमले को, केंद्र की पूरे कृषि विभाग की टीम को, प्रगतिशील किसानों को, एफपीओज को, और ये टीम एक जिले में 3 टीमें जाएगी देश में। तीनों टीम का क्षेत्र बटा रहेगा कितने गाँव में जाएगी। हर एक टीम जिस एक गांव में जाएगी वहां 5 से लेकर 10 गांव के किसान वहां आएंगे। एक कार्यक्रम सवेरे करेगी, एक कार्यक्रम शाम को करेगी, दोपहर के भोजन के समय भी किसानों से कहीं संवाद हो सकता है।
Mr. Chouhan said agriculture remains the backbone of the Indian economy, providing livelihood to nearly half the population and forming the foundation of the country's food security. He added that under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, a transformative campaign is being run to build a Viksit Bharat, and at the heart of this mission lies the goal of Viksit Krishi, Viksit Kheti, Samriddh Kisan. Mr. Chouhan highlighted that India aims to become the food basket of the world.
इस साल का ये जो उत्पादन है ऑल टाइम हाई एक रिकॉर्ड है, तो हमारा उत्पादन बढ़ रहा है, इसलिए अन्न के भंडार भी भरे हैं, लेकिन हम यहाँ रुकना नहीं चाहते। हम अपने देश की जरूरत भी पूरा करेंगे और भारत चूंकि विश्व बंधु भी है तो दुनिया के कई देशों को भी मदद करेगा, और हमारा तो सपना और संकल्प है एक दिन भारत को फूड बास्केट ऑफ वर्ल्ड, दुनिया का फूड बास्केट बनाना है।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has shared the article written by Union Minister Piyush Goyal on social media. He said the government e-marketplace GEM portal is opening doors for the marginalized, cutting red tape and ensuring massive savings. Mr. Modi wrote the government's push for transparent governance has got a digital boost. Earlier in an article in an English news daily, Mr. Goyal asserted that GEM has eliminated entry barriers, weeded out corruption, empowered and uplifted marginalized sections, and enabled massive savings of taxpayers' money. External Affairs Minister Dr S Jaishankar will embark on a 3-nation visit to the Netherlands, Denmark and Germany today. The Ministry of External Affairs announced the schedule of 6-day visit yesterday. During the visit, the External Affairs Minister will meet the leadership of the 3 countries and hold discussions with his counterparts on the entire gamut of bilateral relations and regional and global matters of mutual interest. The visit is part of India's ongoing diplomatic engagements aimed at deepening strategic ties and enhancing cooperation with key European partners, focusing on strategic partnerships, trade, investment and regional and global issues of mutual interest. Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri will brief the Parliamentary Standing Committee this evening on the current foreign policy developments regarding India and Pakistan. He is expected to brief the committee headed by Congress MP Shashi Tharoor, on Operation Sindoor and the subsequent ceasefire announcement with Pakistan. This will be the first time a top government official will be briefing a parliamentary panel after the Pahalgam terror attack and India's retaliatory action against terror sites in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. As we celebrate the success of Operation Sindoor, the nation salutes the valor of Indian soldiers. As a tribute to the armed forces, Akashvani News is presenting a special series. Today we remember Paramveer Chakra awardee Major Ramaswamy Parameshwaran, who made the supreme sacrifice during Operation Pavan in Sri Lanka.
Born in Bombay, Major Ramaswamy Parameshwaran was granted a short service commission in the Mahar Regiment in January 1972. Under the Indo-Sri Lanka Agreement, many Indian Army units were dispatched to Sri Lanka to maintain law and order there. The Mahar, the unit of Major Parameshwaran, was also sent to Sri Lanka to participate in Operation Pavan. On 25th November 1987, Major Parameshwaran was returning with his column from a search operation late in the night. Suddenly, his column was ambushed by a group of militants. With great presence of mind, he encircled them from the rear and boldly charged on them. This completely surprised the militants. During hand-to-hand combat, one militant shot him in the chest. Undaunted by his grave injury, Major Parameshwaran snatched the rifle and shot him dead. Though critically wounded, he continued to give orders and inspired his men till he breathed his last. In this action, 5 militants were killed and 3 rifles and 2 rocket launchers were captured. Major Ramaswamy Parameshwaran was awarded Paramveer Chakra for most conspicuous bravery and supreme sacrifice. The nation salutes him. Anup Mishra, Akashvani News, Delhi.
In Jammu and Kashmir, in a remarkable show of unity and patriotism, the BJP today organised Tiranga Rally in Kathua to celebrate the resounding success of Operation Sindoor. Our correspondent reports that the rally witnessed massive participation from senior party leaders, workers and supporters, transforming the heart of Kathua into a sea of tricolours. The rally was led by senior BJP leader Dr Nirmal Singh and accompanied by MLA Kathua Dr Bharat Bhushan. In a significant verdict, the Supreme Court today held that all High Court judges, including additional judges, will be entitled to full pension and retirement benefits. The top court said the former Chief Justices of the High Court will get 15 lakh rupees per annum as pension, observing that denial would amount to violation of right to equality under Article 14 of the Constitution. A bench comprising Chief Justice B.R. Gavai and Justice Augustine George Massey said full pension will be paid to all irrespective of when they were appointed and whether they retired as additional judges or were later made permanent. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our X handle at AIR News Alerts, and for details of stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download News on AIR app. Welcome back to the Midday News. In European politics, pro-European Union candidates and parties have made notable gains in Romania, Poland and Portugal in the elections held over the weekend. In Romania, pro-EU candidate Nicușor Dan won a decisive victory in yesterday's presidential runoff, defeating hard-right nationalist George Simion in a race widely viewed as a geopolitical referendum. We have a report.
With 99% of the vote counted, Nicușor Dan secured nearly 54% to Simion's over 46%, marking a dramatic turnaround after Simion had led the first round earlier this month. In Poland, Liberal Warsaw Mayor Rafał Trzaskowski and conservative historian Karol Nawrocki emerged as a top contender in the presidential election, setting up a high-stakes runoff on June 1. An Ipsos exit poll showed Trzaskowski with over 31% of the vote, narrowly ahead of Nawrocki over 29%. 39%, suggesting a closely contested second round. In Portugal, the centre-right Democratic Alliance led by incumbent Prime Minister Luís Montenegro won yesterday's general election but fell short of a parliamentary majority. With over 99% of votes counted, the alliance secured at least 89 seats in the 230-seat National Assembly. They are still short of the 116 needed to govern outright. With Bimal's report, Manik Sharma, News Desk.
Former US President Joe Biden has been diagnosed with an aggressive form of prostate cancer. His office said in a statement that Mr. Biden's cancer is characterized by a Gleason score of 9 with metastasis to the bone. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed concern over Joe Biden's health in a social media post. Mr. Modi wished for Mr. Biden's recovery and wrote that his thoughts are with the former US President's wife, Dr. Jill Biden, and his family. The India Meteorological Department has forecast heavy to very heavy rainfall in Kerala, Karnataka, Goa and Maharashtra during the next 5 days. Heavy to very heavy rainfall accompanied by thunderstorms and lightning is also likely over northeast India, sub-Himalayan West Bengal and Sikkim during the next 5 to 6 days. Heat wave conditions are likely over West Rajasthan from today till the 22nd of this month. Hot and humid weather is likely to prevail over Odisha today. The Indian Coast Guard is protecting the endangered olive ridley turtles under Operation Olivia and preserving the nation's rich maritime ecosystem. In a statement, the Indian Coast Guard said the country's eastern coastline, particularly Kohimata Beach, Odisha, serves as a vital nesting ground for olive ridley turtles, with over 8 lakh turtles arriving annually. A report.
To protect these olive ridley turtles, the Coast Guard conducts this operation annually from November to May every year to ensure safe nesting conditions during the breeding season. The Coast Guard has so far detained 366 boats engaged in illegal fishing and promoting sustainable fishing practices through turtle excluder devices. Community outreach and collaboration with NGOs are also part of its efforts. The operation's success is evident with the fact that over 6,98,000 olive ridley turtles that nested at Rushikulia river mouth in February this year. Threatened by illegal fishing, net entanglement and habitat degradation, these species rely on Coast Guard vigilant enforcement and rescue operations to ensure their survival. Priya Mondal, Akashvani News, Delhi.
The domestic benchmark indices were trading in the red in afternoon session amid marginally weak global market mood. The 30-share index at the Bombay Stock Exchange Sensex was down 151 points at 82,179 and the National Stock Exchange's Nifty 50 was trading 32 points down at 24,986 a short while ago. The Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI, has decided to withdraw from 2 major Asian Cricket Council ACC tournaments following tensions between India and Pakistan. The Women's Emerging Teams Asia Cup, scheduled for next month in Sri Lanka, and the Men's Asia Cup, which India was set to host in September. The decision now raises questions about the feasibility of the Men's Asia Cup, a flagship tournament featuring India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Afghanistan and Sri Lanka. In IPL Cricket, Lucknow Super Giants will lock horns with Sunrisers Hyderabad in a must-win match at the Khana Cricket Stadium in Lucknow this evening. The match will begin at 7:30 p.m. With just one playoff spot remaining, Lucknow Super Giants will look to keep themselves in contention as they take on an already eliminated Sunrisers Hyderabad. In our bilingual live phone-in program Public Speak at 9:30 p.m. tonight, we will bring an insightful discussion on prevention and cure of tuberculosis with Dr. Saurabh Mittal, Associate Professor, Pulmonary Medicine, AIMS, and Dr. Rohit Kumar, HOD, Pulmonary Medicine, Safdarjung Hospital. During the program, listeners can ask our experts questions about causes, symptoms, early detection and cure of tuberculosis. To participate, dial telephone number 011-2342-1050 and 011-2331-4444, 9:30 p.m. onwards tonight. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. India aims to become the food basket of the world, says Union Agriculture Minister Shivraj Singh Chouhan. External Affairs Minister Dr S. Jaishankar to embark on a 6-day visit to the Netherlands, Denmark and Germany from today. In Romania, centrist Nicușor Dan wins presidential election over hard-right rival George Simion. BCCI decides to withdraw from 2 major Asian Cricket Council tournaments amid India-Pakistan tensions. And in IPL Cricket, Lucknow Super Giants to face Sunrisers Hyderabad in a must-win game at Lucknow this evening. And with that, we end the midday news.